Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Southampton are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Has a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Southampton have statistically the worst defence in the league. And it's Romeu. Romeu goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Looking for a decent ball in. Hector Bellerin demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Gets it upfield. Done very well to intervene.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Southampton were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Boufal, he spotted the run and played him through. Ward-Prowse. Bit of a misjudgment. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, it's Boufal. Torreira battles to win it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Boufal. Gets away from his opponents. That's a terrific surge down the right. Can he deliver? Goes for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high class.
And we hit half-time. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Loses, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Lacazette. It has got through to him. Arsenal have it back and they can go again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Redmond. Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. Hector Bellerin goes looking. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Suarez. Redmond looking to get on the end of this. So here comes the substitution. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ings tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's Ings! And he's going long. He's through the middle. Ward-Prowse. Now it's Ings. So who's he picking out? He gets past his man, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Guendouzi looking to win it with time against them. And it's hoisted clear. Away from immediate danger. And that's been won straight back. And here's Lacazette. Tierney has it out wide and in space.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Ward-Prowse. Tierney does well there, alert. Ward-Prowse. And here's the long. And here's the long. They need to get it in quick. Gets wrestled off the ball. And that will be the final act. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is good. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he just whacks it away. Diaz. Laporte. João Cancelo. Gorgeous control there. João Cancelo has been found. Whipped in. And help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Kolasinac. Zielinski is onto it and can take it up. He gets past his man. Meets it first time! There it is! Arsenal take the lead! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer for kicking out.
Arsenal have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Laporte. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Bernardo Silva conjuring up some magic on the right. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Fernandinho. Forward it goes. To the keeper and try something new. Romagnoli. Torreira. De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays it forward. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Good ball. It's one! It's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and
he's had a goal! Danger averted for now. Stones cuts it out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. The game right on edge. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Sterling. Hector Bellerin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne. Has a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was...
Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Aguero really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Hector Bellerin. Willock. Granit Xhaka. A buccaneering run from the defender. Well read, he sorted that out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Here it comes. Gets into some space. And he's cut it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Willock.
Arsenal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, good interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Zielinski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Up he gets! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Sterling. Schuller does well to read it and intercepts. Xhaka. Diaz. Diaz. Cleared without complication. Arsenal are out. Quarter-final and bust. Last 8 pretty good, but hopes for anything better are dashed. They are out. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, it's the end of an adventure that will have taught them a great deal about how to handle these games in the future. If losing does make...
Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season.
Look, this isn't likely to be decided by the best formation or a tactical game plan. When you meet the enemy, it's all about heart and passion, and who wants it more. This won't be so...
Dele Alli! And he's there to make a great save.
Ali simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's Dyer. Dele Alli. Tottenham have a free kick. Rose. Son Heung-min. Can he find a finish now? Son Heung-min has a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Oh, smart save. Son Heung-min, and it's Rose.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And Dost! Just off target.
Dost nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
So the derby's come round again, and at least pre-match is living up to billing. Noisy old press conferences, a lot of colourful talk.
Yeah, here's hoping that we get the same intrigue and the thrills from what we saw last time round, if not better, Peter. I think we have a real show in prospect.
And it's got through. Dele Alli, now a chance to break, and it's played forward. He's played him through. He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing now.
Wanyama battles to win it back. Dost. Romagnoli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Lacazette, he's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team has broken through. They're certainly not going to want to try. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Arsenal have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Torreira. And it's Lacazette. And here's Lacazette. Lacazette! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Son Heung-min plays it out to the wing. And he's whipped it in low. Gets away from his opponents. Timely intervention.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Great lead! He's got away with one there. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Out to the right. And here's Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura's cross. Up for the header! It's got a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Lucas Moura. Now it's Lucas Moura. Aurier has come steaming up from the back. And a header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he struggled.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Going through. Now it's Kane. And it's been taken straight back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the shot! Fantastic from Lacazette! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
All square again into the dying minutes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That is terrific skill. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Torreira conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Hoists it high. Hector Bellerin drives it forward. And here's Lacazette. He's one-on-one, surely! Shoots! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. And that's that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. The action has already started. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And they've been caught out here. And it's Kolasinac. Aimed in towards the centre. That's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Maitland-Niles. Looks to set one. Header! Absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Arsenal must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
He's left his man. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And here's Lacazette. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And here's Martial. The referee's awarded a free kick. Martial spreads it towards the left. It's broken loose. And here's Martial. Lingard gets on the end of it. Forward it goes. Ball. And here's Mata. And it's Lingard. Lingard! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Shaw. The first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place one.
Hits one! He's gone for it! Oh, there was plenty on that. Oh, real danger here. Played towards the front men. Schüller gets into the right position to intercept. Clears it out of harm's way. Hoists it forward. Mata drives it forward.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's not going to make it. And it's been taken straight back. Juan Mata. Over to the left. Martial. Lingard! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Chance to break.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Lacazette. They've managed to get it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gets away from his opponent. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day. Arsenal made it through then to the business end of the tournament. We're down to the last 8 now, the stakes getting higher and higher. Not only them, of course, it's the same story for everyone. They all are desperate to win it. Something then is going to have to give. It is a charged atmosphere in here, fittingly so, given what is up for grabs. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for, believe me.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Benzema! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, that was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Lucas Vazquez has found his man. Benzema is flagged offside. Schüller. So above all others, Jim, what do you think is the single factor which is going to make a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think there really isn't an awful lot in terms of what separates these teams. No, not when you get to this stage. This one could come down to the smallest of detail.
Absolutely so. That's been won straight back. Keeper sends it forward. He's through. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lucas Vazquez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Lucas Vazquez hits it! Guendouzi. That's Lacazette. Well weighted. He's had a go! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Torreira gets it back. Lacazette plays it forward. And he heaves it forward. And he's straight offside.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. The action has already resumed here. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Chance to break. Away from immediate danger. Xhaka gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, they could break here. Lucas Vázquez goes looking. Madrid get it back again. And here's Benzema. It's Benzema! Arsenal know that that could have been a whole lot worse.
Peter, this is a show of overcommitment and an invitation to be counter-attacked.
Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Forward it goes. He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Zielinski. Rafael Varane. Sergio Ramos. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Isco. Azar. And he's going long. Looking for a corner. They've played it short. Going through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Throws it into the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Zielinski. And it's Lacazette. Torreira looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Casemiro with the cross. And he's cut it out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Lucas Vázquez. Big chance! Yes! He's done it! Save the best for last!
Well, when the game's played like that...
So that's it. It is all over. So home advantage told here. They can only hope that the same applies in the second leg, and they will look to drag it back in their own backyard.